Episode 34 is The Search for Captain Tim. In this episode, after Captain Tim goes missing, Lord Hater teams up with an alien hunter named Ripoff to travel to Captain Tim's home planet in order to find him. I really like this episode. I didn't expect Captain Tim to get another episode for himself. I figured he would just stick to cameo appearances, so this was a surprise. We get to see what his and Hater's bond is actually like, how he's changed since the pet, and we see Hater's vulnerability with that. I'm sorry. I can't keep this up. The main thing that makes this episode good is Ripoff. Ripoff is a character who doesn't have a whole lot of substance to her. She's basically a parody of Ripley, and the crew even said that she was created for a very specific purpose in mind. She wants to kill Captain Tim's entire species, and she's there to provide exposition on them and to get Hater to their home planet. That's pretty much her role. Hell, her name even sounds like Ripoff. However, none of that stopped her from becoming one of the most popular minor characters in the fandom. So how the hell does a one-shot parody character pull this off? Well, she has great chemistry and interactions with Hater, and that shit makes shippers go nuts, especially since he recently had his heart crushed by Dominator. Besides shipping shit, she's a cool and badass girl character. She's like a cross between Sylvia and Dominator, where she's a good guy, but she's extremely violent too. Seeing Ripoff interact with them would have been boss, but I'm not going to lament on her potential because she's still no screwball or major threat.
Stupid Wander blew up my top secret storage facility and stole back all the stuff I rightfully stole first!
A reference to The Rider.
Captain Tim! Okay, I give you in!
So I wasn't sure if Captain Tim genuinely likes Hater, or if he's trying to kill Hater and Hater's just stupid enough to think it's a sign of affection. Then I came across a theory that makes a lot of sense. Captain Tim sees Hater as the alpha and is just challenging him for dominance. So yes, he is legitimately attacking Hater, but it's out of a test of strength rather than malice. So it's more of a relationship based on respect and power rather than love and affection.
Stupid Dominator stealing my planet! I hate him so much!
A reference to the greater Hater.
Stupid Dominator blowing up my concert to impress her! I like her so much!
A reference to the Showstopper. Aw, he should have burst through his chest all himself style.
Stupid cafeteria serving tacos when I specifically asked for taquitos! Captain Tim, this is the worst thing that ever happened!
Taquitos are essentially mini tacos. Same difference. At least it's not enchiladas again.
Tim?
What is that action figure? It looks like the Overlord version of those one-eyed alien things from the Battle Royale.
Tim?
It's a stone, Haiti. You didn't make it.
Tim?
Hey, it's a bottle of Thunder Blast from The Nice Guy.
Tim?
It's the quarantine room from The Gift 2.
Tim?
It's the portal room to the prison dimension from The Buddies.
Tim!
The monster room from The Prison. Are we just getting a glorified guided tour of the skull ship in montage form right now?
You rang?
Who are you?
I'm Tim, the lovable watchdog.
If you're so lovable, why were you stuffed into a locker in the changing room from The Day like a nerd?
No! You're the wrong Tim and always will be!
My mistake.
Oh, so he lives in that locker, like Roger did in that episode when Stan kicked him out and replaced him with Andy Dick.
Oh, hey, Franny. I was just catching some Z's.
I got your message that you were staying here? Roger, this YMCA stopped renting out rooms like 30 years ago.
What? I just put up all my pictures.
Aw, look at Hater's tongue. It's in the form of a broken heart.
My Tim Tim went bye-bye and I don't know where he is and I miss my Tim Tim! Happy Tim Tim is gone?
Overjoyed! Woo! Oh, sorry, sir. I know you cared for that thing, but Captain Tim wasn't really a pet so much as a hideous monster trying to maul everybody on the ship.
But he was my hideous monster trying to maul everybody on the ship!
I know this is meant to be funny, but I find it a bit sad, honestly. While Lord Hater is no stranger to having childish meltdowns, we never see him openly express genuine compassion and sorrow over someone else. Even with Peepers, he shows his feelings in a backhanded compliment tsundere kind of way. On top of that, he has nobody to console or comfort him, since the watchdogs are justifiably happy that Tim is gone. And while I never lost a pet before, I imagine people who have know what Hater is going through.
I am the great and terrible Lord Hater. I get what I want, when I want, and right now, I want my buddy back! I shall unleash all of my power to find him!
Ooh, are we about to get the fancy party-esque moment of badassery?
Excuse me, have you seen this, Tim? Hey, has anyone tried to eat your face off recently?
Oh, never mind. I forgot this is season 2 Hater we're dealing with. Also, this is the train station from The Matchmaker.
Do you have a tummy ache? Because sometimes he spits acid in your tummy while you're sleeping.
That's a dumb question, considering neither you nor Detective Blob over here have tummies. And look at him. He ate a raw hamburger in a paper cup. He's clearly not very bright.
Has anyone seen Captain Tim?
Good. Even at this point in the series, there are still people afraid of Hater.
You got a bathroom in this place?
In the back.
Thanks.
Also, look at that poster. He answers to, no, don't eat me, and Hater's phone number is 555-01H8. So does the H mean 4, or do you have to actually go and input the letter to reach Haiti?
I've seen that thing every night in my dreams before I wake up screaming, drenched in sweat and regret.
Gross. I thought only guys could have dreams like that.
I know his kind! Arachnomorphs.
Oh, so that's what they're called?
Blood-sucking, acid-spitting beasts that can tear through the hull of your ship like tissue paper, or your entire crew.
That's my Tim!
Hater just laughed off genocide. And I guess this implies she was a part of the Captain Tim's crew. I think the creators said that they were originally planning on making Ripoff be Captain Tim's daughter, but went against it because they didn't want to introduce a huge moral dilemma into this episode.
Kinda like a dog catcher?
Yeah, kinda.
No side glances, Ripoff. This isn't The Office.
Never met anyone besides me who came up against one and survived.
Well, wait till you meet Wander and Sylvia, but never actually directly interact with them. Damn, that's a lot of hella cool-looking knives.
My best buddy's name is Captain Tim.
That's a pretty awesome ship. Seriously, you can't go wrong with Skull Hunter. That spacecraft is pretty sweet too. I like how blocky it is, and I bet all those green holes shoot lasers.
Hey, I'm having like a moment here.
Hater starts rocking on his chin.
I'm scanning for traces of the morph's DNA.
Look at the embryos.
Wait, is this a robot arm?
Oh, sorry, that was a whole thing.
This right here surprised me. I did not expect them to reference his robot arm. I figured it was just a status quo thing and that his arm was reset back to normal, but it's actually a permanent change. Just like Gary Godspeed's arm. Sure, it doesn't look or function any differently, but still, I was shocked that they stuck with that. On another note, that chair looks like a urinal.
Here, try this.
Gross. And why does it look like a peanut version of Wander? Is there somewhere in this galaxy that sells actual Wander merch? Cause it sure isn't this one.
Hey, careful, that's his favorite squeepy beepy.
A what? And what happened to all the drool?
They don't care about squeepy beepies, and they definitely don't care about you.
Ripoff's a Golem confirmed. They're going all Ed, and Eddie with the stock sound effects in this episode.
Morphs wiped out a colonial mining operation. Tried to take my arm with it.
Okay, you need to get an artificial arm too, because all that's holding it together is a small chunk of tissue. Seriously, where the hell is your arm bone?
So Tim cheered me up with some love bites.
Oh, well no wonder he never responds to Peepers' and Wander's advances. He's gay for his own pet.
Morph tried to eat me alive on Watani.
Damn, you can stretch your neck out real good, Ripoff.
Truly acid kisses on Cluck-On.
Okay, stop flashing people, Hater. You did that with Wander at the start of My Fair Haiti.
Ambush at the Farbix Lavadrome!
Wait, why do you wear shoes if you have a hook foot? It's not like your foot is gonna get sore or anything.
Game of fetch on Ciceronicus 5!
Wait, isn't that the planet Beep Boop sacrificed himself to save?
It's Arachnomorph mating season!
Hot. Oh, it looks like their homeworld has already been dominated.
They travel on solar winds across the galaxy to fight for the Queen's honor and amusement.
There are actually certain species of spiders who can make hang gliders out of their silk and travel with the breeze, so there's some scientific basis here.
Rose before a rat nose. Tim would never leave me for some monster lady.
See? Gay for his own pet.
Oh, Tim's a scrappy little guy. He can take care of himself.
Oh wow, so Tim's an arachnomorph mutt?
The Morph homeworld. After years of searching, the war is almost over, and nothing will keep the weary warrior from earning her rest on the fiery field.
Cool speech, but are you really gonna use the splatter scope to kill them?
Sit.
Wow, it's like an arachnomorph version of the Wall of Flesh. Look at that brilliant swarming animation, folks. Oh, now you're using the Splattershot Jr.
I am not gonna stop until I put down every last warrior!
Damn, Ripoff is kicking arachnomorph ass.
You're gonna what?
Well, yeah, that was clearly her motive. Were you not paying attention to her until just now?
Bye-bye, Tim Tim.
Why do you need a scope for a target that is right in front of you? And damn, that's a cool shot.
Get it? Shut? Alright, bye! Get away from my special little guy.
Oh, okay, never mind. So we did end up getting the fancy party-esque badass hater moment after all.
They're mindless killing machines!
Look who's talking!
Hater, as a villain, you have no right to call people out on being violent. I fell for hours! I dig that sound effect.
Ew, gross! You got a moist towelette in one of those pouches?
Or some animation editing tools, because it's pretty clear that it's just Lord Hater's character model posed over a web background. Also, what the hell is a towelette? Is that what happens when you give a towel a super crown?
Captain Tim!
Sir! I'm sorry I let you go alone, but I'm here to rescue you!
Captain Tim!
Peter! I saw this missing Tim sign and I rescued you!
Captain Tim!
Wander! I saw this missing Tim sign and I assumed you would rush to
Captain Tim!
No, Watchdog Tim again. Hey, what's going on here?
Now what I like about this scene is you get to hear Peepers', Wander's, and Sylvia's theme music. Even Tim has his own music. Now this was the part we seen in The Waste of Time, but in that part, only Hater and Ripoff were on the web. And now on that part in the episode proper, everyone is on the web. What gives? Wow, he managed to beat up a bunch of arachnomorphs 3 times his size. Impressive.
He doesn't care. He can't change. They're just gonna make more little monsters and we're gonna be baby food! Happy?
The ultimate betrayal. Wait, does that mean they're just gonna mate right in front of you guys? Oh god, and they're gonna be all 50 Shades of Grey about it. Or not. Hey, where's Peepers? You freed Wander, but not him?
Captain Tim burned me good!
You guys already used that stock scream for him.
I guess bad things can change.
Get out of here, Wander. This is Hater's episode, not yours. Oh my god, that's so cute. Aww. Oh, there's Peepers. That's cute too, but considering Captain Tim has acid spit, I'm pretty sure it'd be like putting a clothes iron on your face. Oh shit, he's stealing her heart. He's stealing her heart!
Baby steps.
Aw, look at Sylvia protecting both Wander and Peepers. No, not the face! Episode 35 is The Heebie Jeebies. In this episode, Wander and Sylvia travel to a spooky forest populated by ghost mimes in order to find something to stop Dominator. This is a good episode, even though it doesn't come off how it wants to. You see, it's trying to be a really scary episode, but due to the art style and overall tone of the show, it doesn't do its job well. Is it creepy? Hell yes, but it's not scary. This is another episode that shows Wander in a very vulnerable state. And as I said before, I love episodes that display Wander's vulnerabilities to show that he's not infallible. Wander has been shown scared a few times, but here he is completely helpless and terrified, and it's always good to see a character like Wander be helpless and terrified every now and then. Look at that forest. It's made up like one huge wall with a ceiling of leaves like you would see in an N64 game.
Deep in the darkest woods I hide. I keep you safe from what lurks outside. Even the strongest cannot resist my power. I can strike anyone, anywhere, at any hour. Only once you master me will you defeat your enemy.
They just rhymed me with me. Also, the answer is probably death.
This riddle doesn't make any sense.
Where'd you even get that scroll anyway?
Somewhere in these woods lies an ancient power. A power that could help us stop Dominator.
Is it an actual power, or is it going to be more worthless platitude?
And you're already in there, aren't you?
Yep, when the camera zooms in on Sylvia, you know Wander... Oh.
Isn't this usually where you leave me hanging and charge headlong into some horrible danger you're somehow oblivious to?
That's season 1 shit, Syl.
You're not scared.
What? No, of course not. Every day is an adventure and everything is amazing, right?
Oh my god, it's like they're openly mocking the formula of the show in this scene.
I just got a bad feeling about this, Sylvia.
Yeah, places like villain ships and Doomstone give off good vibes, right, Wander? Why is this the first place you fear to tread?
I'm sure there's plenty of other ways to thwart Dominator that aren't hidden in a dark and gloomy forest of terror and despair.
There are, but you guys don't end up utilizing them. In fact, the thing that stops Dominator has been there since day 1.
Nothing in this forest could possibly be as terrifying as Dominator destroying the entire galaxy.
It makes me wonder how things went down when Dominator eventually dominates this planet. Did the Phantomimes come after her? Was she scared? Or did she just send her bots since robots have no fear?
What if there's a Frankenstein in there?
The way he said that in a loud whisper just reminded me of Star Butterfly. Holy shit, did he just commit suicide?
Wander?
How is he holding Sylvia's neck back like that anyway?
Sylvia, I'm already lost.
It's just been a fucking straight corridor through the forest so far. You're acting like the ants at the start of A Bug's Life.
Leaves rustle in the wind.
Except I don't think those puny leaves on those gigantic branches would be capable of rustling. Not enough wiggle room.
Old trees creak.
So does a coup.
And twigs are snapping because I'm stepping on them.
Then how come their models are literally not changing at all?
Oh, don't worry. That's just a Wilhelm warbler. Annoying and all over the place, but totally harmless.
That's my favorite part of the episode right there. Come, wayward souls.
Sylvain Woods!
Wow, so it's that easy to get out of there.
Lady and Duchess won't let anything hurt you. And neither will I.
Cool that your arms are separate entities from the rest of your body. Almost like Hydreigon, except his are dead. Ooh, a butterfly. Okay, that's a bit unsettling. Why couldn't it be the Song of Storms instead? Top of the night, good sir. You skip leg day?
Oh no, I've named them thus given them power!
Doesn't matter. The fact that you're scared of them gives them all the power they need.
Your super vivid imagination has taken the wheel and is driving you bonkers.
And we all know what a terrible show Bonkers was.
Here!
Wait, I thought Wander was the only one who could pull out a banjo. And speaking of his hat, I wonder why they didn't try to use it for a solution in this app.
How about you strum a happy tune while I double-check the scroll?
What, you didn't expect to find some fine print you missed or something, Syl? Besides, all I see are drawings of snakes.
The thump a heart makes when lovebirds are smitten.
Meh, Wilhelm warblers are better.
There.
Butterfly with a boomerang. It's Mime-Jora's moon. Sometimes a curse. At least they're wearing clothes. Those four aren't that scary. They're clearly two-dimensional. Which, granted, would be scary to me as a kid. Oh shit, they cut off Wander's head and mounted it on a post like in feudal Japan.
Maybe you need some rest.
You're right, Syl. As long as I've got my bestest bud by my side, I've got no reason to hide.
My ass you could fall asleep that fast in a place like this. My ass.
King Bingleborn?
Is he making a hurricane? Shit, you need to do some shaving there, bub. That beard is getting a little out of control. Huckleberry Knucklehead, haven't seen you yet this Oh. Is this just the obligatory creepy cameos of Season 1 characters? Because we already seen that not used at all in The Rager. Oh, Stella Starbella. So they're tangible despite being ghosts?
Just a dream and a dream and a dream.
Just like Inception.
Frankenfetter!
That's Frankenphantomeimenstein's monster. Nobody ever gets that right. Only the Fairly Odd Parents knew what they were talking about.
You tell your boss, Dr. Frankenstein, to keep his Frankenstein's monster up there in Frankenstein's castle.
I knew it! We're in Dracula!
Dom won't know what hit her.
Oh, so it is an actual thing. Wait, why does it look like the Bitsy Big Boy Boomeroo from the end of the Butter Battle book?
You got a little itsy big boy, Boomeroo.
Oh man, come on!
Oh, right. My mistake thinking that what they would find was gonna actually be useful. How the hell did she find out where the fire was in pitch black?
Wander, where are you?
Oh, so you only see the Phantomimes when you're scared. That's interesting.
She'll find me. She always finds me. She'll find me. They always find me. They'll find me. They always find me. Mine's find me.
That's unsettling. It's a blood moon. The zombie horde is headed towards your spawn point.
Ancient power or no ancient power?
You're making the end result sound much cooler than it actually ends up being.
I say we get the grub out of here!
Oh shit, so it looks like once the Phantomimes get enough power, you can't escape. Wait, what happens when they actually get you?
Stop bouncing, you creeps!
Huh, they actually listen to you. Maybe they'll go away if you tell them to go away. They go by Swiper the Fox logic. Also, I noticed the Phantomimes have a grainy film effect applied to them.
Oh, that's actually way creepier.
Without the music, it loses its scare factor. Which, as I mentioned at the start, isn't really all there in the first place.
But you keep your jazz hands off of my best friend!
They aren't even doing jazz hands still, they're making fists for God's sake.
You can't go through her to get to me, because you have to go through me to get to her.
And since when do you protect Sylvia from bad guys, Wander?
Wander!
Hiya, Sil.
Wander!
Boo!
Wander!
Howdy!
Wander!
Howdy do!
Hit it!
You'd think she'd pick up on Wander's pattern quicker than that.
The answer to the scroll's riddle. Only once you master me will you defeat your enemy. It's fear. There's more power in overcoming your fear than in any weapon.
Except it takes more than bravery to defeat your enemy. More worthless platitude.
Those Phantomimes are powerless to petrify any more people.
As long as nobody else goes into those woods, yeah, sure.
Right?
Wait for it. Wait for it. Modern day horror movies be like... Okay, now this is actually really creepy. You don't have the art style taking away the Heebie Jeebies factor. It's just the Phantomime silhouettes bouncing to their creepy circus theme.